Alright guys, we're back at the dyno. It's been probably like 2 years since I've been at the dyno. The last time I was here with my NA Nitrous setup, did 125 shot on a stock GE and made 306 and 352 torque. Today I'm here with my turbo setup. I have a 2JZ VVTi GTE and just a CxRacing single turbo kit with just 8 PSI right now. I brought the boost controller. We're gonna try to turn it up. I also have some nitrous, but basically just trying to show you guys that you don't really need a stand load to a certain point. The stock ECU will do fine up to, you know, a limit, and we're gonna try to find that limit. Not today, but I have a bigger turbo coming on, so I just wanted to do some baseline runs because I've been running this setup for 3 years, and I'd like to see, you know, simple setup. Can you make 400 horsepower? You know, that's really all you need sometimes. Sometimes you need more, but we'll see. So, Sam, how much horsepower do you think the car is gonna make? How many?
How much power?
How much power? Like 300? Big power?
Yeah.
Big power, all right. That's what I like. So I don't know if you can hear me, but 361 on 8 PSI with just a CxRacing turbo. Pretty good. Alright, we just cranked the boost up to 17. That should be the max the ECU should handle. We made 361 on 8 PSI, so let's see what we make on some big boost numbers. And then we'll go nitrous. Holy shit, 494.
Yeah, it's like 12.90.
Alright, that was way more than I expected. 494 on stock ECU, CxRacing, 16 pounds of boost. That's insane. I'll show you the dyno graph later when we're done. We're trying to turn the boost down a little bit now to 14, and we're gonna try the nitrous. I got a 75 shot in there, so it should definitely break 500s easy. Fuck, we might be close to 600 horsepower with the nitrous. That's insane. Unfortunately, the nitrous solenoid is not working, so we're not going to be able to do nitrous run. Kind of a bummer, but we're going to try to break 500 on boost. So, let's see. Alright, looks like we got the nitrous working. We did one pull, we're gonna try one more. 552. First one was 560. That's only, yeah, that's only a 75 shot.
Over 180.
Okay, sounds good. Sweet. All right, I'm back home from the dyno, and I just want to say, wow, like, I didn't really expect that. I did not expect to make 500 horsepower just on boost alone. I thought for sure I would need the nitrous, but that's just crazy. It just goes to show you that you really don't need, you know, just because you put a bigger turbo on doesn't mean you need to do a full standalone engine management. You know, the stock ECU is more than capable. The stock 440 injectors just obviously proved to make 501 horsepower on boost alone on a CxRacing turbo kit. That's like $1,200, or at least that's what it was when I bought it. Like, it's not like a fancy turbo. It's journal bearing, 68 exhaust. The only other things I have done are the spark plugs, which are BKR70s, I believe, gapped at 20. And I run 100 pump gas, but that's just because I like to be safe when I run the nitrous, have a little buffer with better gas. But I mean, still, like, 500 horsepower, and I didn't have to spend, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 on a standalone, and I didn't have to pay somebody $500 to $1,000 to tune the car. Basically, it's tuned by Toyota. Nobody tunes better than Toyota. I'm sorry for all you tuners out there. I know I'm limited, you know, to a certain point, but if all you need is 500 horsepower, stick with the stock Toyota turbo ECU. I mean, it does perfectly fine. But yeah, so I'm just gonna close this video out now. I mean, I'm super pumped. I mean, I don't even want to change all the stuff I got. I mean, look at all this. I got a bigger intercooler, I got the radium rail, the ATI damper, I got a new ball bearing turbo, I got all this stuff to add that I spent a bunch of money on, and I don't even need it because I already make 500 horsepower. But I'm going to do it anyway, so, because Clutch Kickers is coming up, and I don't know if I'm going to do the full season, but it's 20 minutes from my house, so I'm definitely gonna, you know, run a few events and see how I do. I would honestly like to be at 550 at that track. It's a pretty big bank, plus there's going to be a lot of competition, a lot of fast guys out there. So I'm going to shoot for 550 with the other turbo. I'm still going to keep the stock ECU. I'm going to switch to 550cc R35 GTR injectors. I call this the Johan setup. Some of you guys might know Johan from Adam LZ's channel. He did this setup years ago. I think he made 560 with the stock ECU, 550 injectors, and I think all he did was AFC Neo just to lean it out at idle so he would stop fouling plugs. But yeah, this is the Johan setup, so shout out to Johan. Thank you for not, you know, making me get a ECU, aftermarket ECU, and yeah, sick. Just wanted to give a huge shout out to Daniel from SCNS. He has a sick Barra Mark III Supra. I'll drop his Instagram if you guys want to check that out. He's rebuilding it. He got in a little tussle with the wall at our last private day, but he'll be back, and yeah, go ahead, check him out. I appreciate it, Daniel, taking the time today to get me some dyno time. Thanks.